All right, everybody. Our next guest to the program is Chris Zegers. Did I say it right? Zegers?
Zegers.
Zeggers. Hey, I was close.
Close.
I'm getting better with the G's.
But no cigar.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Hey, this guy is like the George Clooney of Holland. I mean...
He started as a soap actor, now he can play a doctor.
Now he's got a doctor show.
Yeah. He's a man. He's
a man?
Ladies seem
pretty
to
hot,
love
man. Apparently the ladies get a little flustered when he's around. And this guy is also on, you may know him and recognize him from You're in Travel, which their new season premieres on the You're In network this Friday night. Would you please welcome to our program, Mr. Chris Zegers. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you.
You are on You're in Travel. How do you get the coolest job in the world? Did you sleep with Floortje Dessing?
No, I did. I probably was born on a Sunday because I feel very lucky to do that program. Because you get to see the whole world with a very nice group of people, and you get paid for it. So it's all my friends. They say when you come back from out of the country, they say like, so where you been, and then you talk about it. And then in the end, they're saying you get paid for it, you know.
Yeah,
so
that is the greatest job ever, man.
Yeah, it's
What's the coolest thing that you've done on You're in Travel?
Well, it's quite hard to pick out one thing, but I think like 2 weeks ago I was swimming open sea with a big shark over 12 meters, which was quite impressive and
way in front
exciting.
of it, I hope.
No, actually.
Oh my God, there's a shark.
No. That was like well, it was kind of exciting, but I hang on to the tail of the shark.
You're kidding?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I heard you did one really cool thing in Morocco. That you were naked in a sauna with Mariah Carey.
Yep.
Yeah, but listen, before we get to that, we're gonna take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna hear all about you naked in a sauna with Mariah Carey. Don't go away, anybody, we'll be right back. All right, Chris, let's get to the meat of the story, man. You're in a sauna in Morocco.
Yeah.
You're naked.
Yeah, but I had a towel.
Towel, okay. Yeah. And then Mariah Carey walks in and she's naked.
Yeah, but the weird thing was that I was just sitting there doing nothing. I was alone. I was alone, so...
Thank God, or that would have been embarrassing.
So anyway, I was sitting there, and suddenly three women, they walk in, and there's this first woman, and then the second. And when you're in the sauna, you have the intention not to look. Well, you have the intention, but you're trying not to show it. And but then the third woman, she's in the corner of my eye. I see her putting on shades, and I thought like that's weird, you know. And because you're in a sauna and there's not a lot of sun.
She's naked and she puts on some sunglasses.
Yeah, so that was weird. And then I thought like, okay, and I was sitting like this. Okay, I have to pick a moment just to check it out. Who is the woman who's putting on glasses in a sauna? And then I was like checking her, and that was Mariah Carey. But the problem is when you're in the sauna, you put on glasses, you get they get what is it? Steamed. So then I thought, okay, I'll get out of the sauna. But there I got a massage, a Moroccan massage, and she was going out of the sauna too, and she had to step over it, and she was still having these glasses, but she couldn't see anything, of course. So that was a very weird story.
When she put on her glasses, why didn't you go, it's okay, I'm a star too?
Yeah, no.
But now, you travel a lot, and you just got back from my homeland. You were in America. Where were you at?
We were in Roswell. And
Roswell is where aliens supposedly landed, in case you don't know. In like, what was it, the 50s, 1951, and all these alien believers.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well, it was like we were at the spot where supposedly the starship crashed or something happened. And everything in Roswell is based on the fact that there was some aliens over there. But the fact probably is that there were no aliens at all. There was probably some military stuff. I brought a T-shirt, like, I don't know where the camera is, but...
That's right.
And it's like everywhere you have these shops where you can buy
And they
stuff
think
like
all
this. So
they think all aliens look like that, don't they?
that's what they think. But I believe that's what I believe.
I believe it too.
Yeah.
I think from computers, our hunting skills are going to go away. Our eyes and whatever. Yeah. That's anyway. I'm boring myself. Do you believe in aliens?
Well, I don't believe that they landed over there because there's nothing to do there. So I can't imagine why
do aliens always land in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
man? I mean, if I was an alien, I'd go to New York
Yeah,
City,
right.
man.
So-
Like
so-
Amsterdam. Hey, I'm an alien.
Yeah.
Woo! But now, you're, I guess for lack of a better comparison, the George Clooney of Holland, because you're in a doctor show, you play a doctor. Cool. Well, listen, let's take a clip and let's see Cutie Pants in action.
En daar hebben we op gezien dat u een hersentumor heeft. Begrijpt u dat?
Dat is niet zo. Dat kan niet.
Het spijt me. Zometeen komt de neurochirurg en die zal u precies uitleggen wat nu de volgende stappen zullen zijn.
U zei dat het suiker was.
Ja, dat weet ik. En dat dacht ik namelijk ook. Maar...
Ik hoefde me geen zorgen te maken.
Nee, maar meneer Minert, het is ook zo dat het nog niet kwaadaardig hoeft te zijn. En misschien dat er zelfs nog een behandeling...
Suikerziekte! Suikerziekte! Ik zal pillen krijgen en een dieet! Ga weg! Ga weg! Leuk graag! Lapswans, net dokter, donder op!
Well,
Short hair.
you pissed that guy off, man.
Yeah, I did, and actually the fact was that while we were shooting this, well, of course you do some rehearsals and everything, but the fact that he was throwing his coat, we didn't rehearse that, and that was actually it's a quite good thing because if he surprises you, it's nice to have that in a scene so that you can act to that too.
Right. It's a more real reaction.
Yeah. And,
Well, the thing that surprises me is that when we see that, you as a doctor, you're a real clean-cut guy.
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Well,
And here you are like,
You look like a rock star here, man.
yeah. Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah.
my question is that really you or is this really you?
No, that's like really the character because before we were shooting the series, I had like quite long hair, so they had to cut it off. And because a doctor with hair like this and a little bit, that would be a really
Yeah, I would get a
weird
new doctor.
doctor. I
Yeah.
tell you that. So they had to cut off the hair, you know. And but it's very good because when you're having the whole doctor suit, you're already getting into that vibe. And when you did the hospital thing, you know, so that really helped too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been hospitalized?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah. And actually, it was quite fun because I was in this hospital once, and there was this guy. He had a motorcycle accident, and it was a really cool guy. And I was quite young. I was like 15 or 16, and he had these friends, and they came through the emergency exit where I was in my wheelchair having a small cigarette. But they always came in via the roof. And then I had to open the emergency exit, and they came in, and then they went to the private room of this guy, and they started smoking hashish, and in the hospital. And when I was 15, I thought it was very cool, so I was always like in the neighborhood of that room, of course. And then the nurses came by, and then they were opening the door, and there was this smoke coming out of the hospital room. And but I had a great time that week, actually.
Now, did you smoke? Did you smoke?
Nah.
No? Ah, you're lying. Look at it.
Well,
Your
what's the
nose is
name of the
growing,
hospital?
Pinocchio.
What's the name of the hospital?
No, but they use it as a medicine now, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I use it for neck pain all the time.
Yeah.
And,